So, in the previous classes, we have learned how to build a website, the internet basics, the web technologies, like websites, correct? So, what is next? So, that's when we realized or understood the different marketing, internet marketing platforms that we can rely on promoting our website, correct? We started with SEO, correct? Yeah. So what do we do in SEO? Search engine optimization, we have learned on-page SEO, off-page SEO. There are various kinds of SEO, right? So the main goal is to make, maybe I'll use this keyword. The main goal is, yeah, it's ranking in the first position. The main goal is to make the website to show up on Google like this, right? The main goal is to show up website like this on Google. I don't know for how many keywords it's ranking. Let me check. For this keyword also we are ranking. Right? So now if you observe this, it's not just about ranking for one keyword. You have to rank your website for various terms, not just one, right? So maybe I'll take other services like Google Ads services in Dubai. Are we ranking for this? If we rank on Google for this keyword, we will get the business. Where are we? Maybe. See, this is what is going to be your main goal if you are working on SEO. See, this is on the second page. See, now your responsibility is not only to rank on Google for one of the keywords, but for multiple keywords. Correct? First responsibility is to rank on Google. Is it only one keyword? No. Related to your business, there are few hundreds of keywords, thousands, millions, right? You have to rank for all of them. The other responsibility is to show them on the top on the first page. We are on the second page, 11th position, 12th position, 13th, 14th, 15th position. Now you have to bring this to first page and first fewer positions so that you make business out of it, correct? Like how backlink services in Hyderabad we are ranking, Bangalore we are ranking, correct? Maybe if you are providing logo design services Hyderabad, are we ranking in the top for this keyword? Right? We will take Canva Digital as the case study and we'll start optimizing Canva Digital website only. Okay? See, we're not ranking. And how do you cope up with, see now, the third, surpassing all of these big websites. There are hundreds of websites which are competing for this term, correct? It's not just you, correct? Right? So that's what we are going to deep dive today, right? Instead of learning do that, do this, maybe I'll just go to the website and understand what all can be done, right? So first thing, as a digital marketer, you need to have clarity for which keyword this web page has to rank on Google, correct? Same way, for which keyword should this page be ranking on Google, right? That is nothing but keyword understanding and allocation to the web pages, correct? You are understanding how digital marketing services are Googled, correct? And you are accordingly allocating keywords to different web paging agency, digital marketing company, digital marketing services, digital marketing firm are the keywords which you intend to show up on Google. Your website has to show up on the Google, correct? So this way, if you look at this, there's so many web pages. The first step from your side will be allocating the keywords. Even before that, identifying how your product or business is searched, correct? And in some cases, you may not have any of these things, just the home page. They'll put, see, look at this, web tech and marketing solutions. Everything is covered. They'll have only one page on the website. You may not find the services section at all. And if you ask for services, people will say it's all listed here, right? Why do you need separate pages? Correct? We need separate page because we want these pages, see, look at this, what you write here is what going to show up on the Google. What you write over there is what shows up on the Google. Correct? So now you cannot expect, see, it's something like this. I'll have 10 kids. I'll name only first person and expect this first person to respond for all the 10 kids' names also. 10 kids, 10 different kids will have 10 different names. But now what I'm trying to do, I'm giving the name of 10 names to one single kid and expecting 10 different kids to respond. You will respond only when you are called by your name, correct? If I call you by 20 different names, will you respond? You are being dedicated for only one name, right? Same is the case here. A web page can be dedicated for only one name, correct? But that name might have synonyms, short names. People call your full name. People don't call me Manjunath, people call me Manju also. And I'll respond, correct? But there are certain things which are all related to me. Even if they call Kantra Digital or Kantra Manju, I might respond, or just Kantra also I might respond, or Manjunath Chaudhary also I might respond, correct? Correct? So, same way, every page you are going to identify different web pages for which you are going to rank for different set of keywords, right? So, first step is, let me write that. Okay. So now tell me for which keyword this web page should be ranking. Okay, tell me for which keyword this web page should be ranking. Now I have given a task to you to make this rank on Google for web development agency, web development service, web development company. How do you make it rank on Google? So first tell me for which all keywords this web page should be ranking. This is a web page. Like one person, for which all names this person should be responding. Web development services, web development agency, both means the same. Buy chocolates online or chocolates online or order chocolates. The expectation or intention is same. When somebody searches buy chocolates online, what are they looking for? Chocolates. When somebody search order chocolates, are they looking for lollipops? Chocolates only, right? Just that they are using different terms or words. We call them as keywords. Correct? Right? Same way for any website. See, websites might have all of the service pages already launched. I might find people may have not launched a web page called UI UX designing service or UI UX designing agency or Stack website development agency. Do you see anywhere Stack website development agency? No, right? So you can suggest launch a page called Stack website development or Java development or PHP development company. Correct? Do you see any PHP development agency? No, right? See, now you are selling sweets. On your website, you must have seen only Mysore Pak, Badusha, Jalebi. But the other sweet could be Kaju Pista roll. You can sell it. You are suggesting to the business owner, you are already selling it. It's in your sweet stall as well. Why are you not putting it on a website? We'll put that also on the website and we will optimize that as well on the Google, correct? For to rank on the Google, correct? So you can add suggestions that way as well. Priya, are you following it? Are you understanding it?
So,
Yeah, I could see offline faces and understand if they are understanding it or not. Okay, fine, right? Okay. So keyword allocation is the primary thing. The primary thing is understanding the primary or the first stage. Number one is identifying excuse me, how your business is queried or searched on Google, correct? You will find your business is searched as buy Mysore Park online. Buy Mysore Park. Your business is queried buy Mysore Park. Mysore Park online, correct? And your business will also be queried like buy samosa, correct? Samosa shopping near me or whatsoever. Now again people will search buy kaju pista rolls, order kaju pista, correct? Now can you put all of these keywords? See, now in your identification process, identifying how your business is queried, okay? So somebody comes to you with a new website, they don't have anything at all. Will you put all these keywords on one single page and expect that web page to rank on Google? Now let me see what happens with this. You see only Kaju Pista, correct? Do you see anything as such like Mysore Pak, Jalebi, Jaggery here? No, right? So from this, what do you understand? So do you see anywhere as such? No. What do you understand from this? Dedicate or allocate keywords specific to that product or service. Correct? Even if you go to it, it will be only about Kaju Pistarun, and how can you put Ariselu or maybe Kajaya or Samosa or Jalebi to it? Image is clearly showing this is all about Kaju Pista roll. Correct? And even if you put Kaju Pista roll and something else like Jalebi, Mysore Pak, people will not click on it. People will still click on something that's explicitly meant for it. Correct? Right? So, based on your keyword learning, keyword understanding, how your keywords are searched, how many keywords are used, how they are used, you're going to group them and you're going to allocate accordingly to different web pages. Even if your website doesn't have Kaju Pista rolls and all, you will plan to create a new web page if you're willing to rank for that keyword, right? So let's say you like a boy name very much, but you have only girl kids. Now, can you give that girl name to the boy or boy name to the girl? If you have to give that girl name to someone, you need to give birth to a girl baby now. Correct? Without that, you cannot put all that. Just because you like that name or just because you wanted to call or use that name, you cannot give that name to a boy, right? A girl name cannot be given to a boy name cannot be given to a girl, right? You need to have that respective gender child to give that name, right? Same way, just because you are expecting to rank on Google for Kaju Pistarol, you cannot go and put this keyword to any web page on your website. Plan to have that new page on your website. If it is not there, if it is already there, if you have 10 kids, 5 girls, 5 boys, give different names, girls names or boys names to all these 10 people. If there are no kids, first focus on kids, correct? So then you are going to give the name, correct? Same way here, keyword allocation is done. You all got it. If page is not there, you plan to build a new web page, right? After creating a web page, the web page will be empty. You will plan to incorporate. See, now this web page cannot rank for digital marketing, digital web development agency until unless that keyword is incorporated. See, web development agency, web development spelling correct? See, web development agency is not at all used, and I'm expecting this to show up for web development agency. It's something like I have a page called Kaju Pista Rolls, but the order Kaju Pista is not at all there, and I'm expecting that web page to rank for order Kaju Pista Rolls. It can, if this is used, it will rank for buy Kaju Pista rolls. But order Kaju Pista rolls, it may not rank. Or I will use a keyword Kaju Pista rolls shopping. I haven't used these keywords on my web page and I'm expecting the web page to rank. It's something like this. You have built a resume and you have saved that resume as resume 1 and you're expecting it to show up for your name. It's an empty resume. Still, you haven't filled your name. Nothing is there in that. You just saved it resume.doc and you are searching with your name. Will it show up? Exactly the same applies here. If you are expecting this web page to rank on Google, you have to incorporate this keyword, or which is that keyword that we are looking at? Which is that keyword we are looking at? No. Web development company. Web development company is also not there. Except web development service, nothing is there. Web development service is used 22 times. Correct? You are expecting to score 100 out of, or expecting to achieve a first rank in your exams. What is point of writing only mathematics subject 200 times? You have to clear science, maths, physics, chemistry, everything, right? Correct? It's something like that now. So they are expecting you as a business owner or as a digital marketer expecting your web page to rank on Google for web development agency, firm, services, company, correct? But nowhere you have used agency, firm, company. Correct? You all got it? Now, second thing that you have to understand is where should you incorporate these terms? There are some predefined places. Correct? So, identify how your business is queried or searched on Google. Number two, group them and allocate to the respective web pages. Right? Number three, if there are no web pages pertaining to such searches on your website, plan to create the web page pertaining to that product or searches or keyword. I'll call this as keywords. Okay. Next, what will you do? Use and how to use these keywords on the web page. Understand where to use and how to use these keywords on the web page. Just because you have keywords, just because you have lots of money, will you go and buy everything on the earth? You'll understand how to spend, where to spend, correct? Same way, just because you have keywords, you're not going to put them anywhere you want on the web page. There are some important places on the web page, right? Here are the important places on the web page. Here are the important. Understand where to use. Okay. Here are the important places on the web page where the keywords have to be incorporated. Okay, which are they? Meta tags, heading tags, alt tags, anywhere on the, or maybe important communication sections, or maybe I can call it as anywhere on the web page that makes it a meaningful, that brings it a meaningful presence on the web page. Okay, are you all getting it? Are you all following it? Okay, so now you all know how to get the keywords, correct? How do you get the keyword? If I am into food business, how will I get the keywords? How will I understand my food products are searched on Google? Use tools like keyword planners. Okay, this will help you to understand how your business is searched, and the number of the number of times it's searched from the specific city or country. Okay, you can also get the trend of the searches. Okay, or month wise search volume for the period of 12 months by default, or 24 or 36 months of selection of your choice. See, it gives us these many months of data. Mango switch season, people will search more. You will see that particular month so many searches. Next month it comes down. So mangoes, it's easier to understand. When it comes to kurtas, can you tell me in which month of the year there will be more number of searches? It's difficult to understand. Okay, because women keep shopping always, keep searching always. Correct. Girls keep shopping more, just like that window shopping also. Right? Simply they will be idle. They'll be sitting quiet. They'll see, okay, let's go to Amazon and see. Let's go to Mintra and see what is there. Let's go to Misho. Correct. And they will simply Google best kurtas, or they will see some kurta somebody wearing. They will take a photo and red color chicky. What is that? I don't know what it is all called as. They'll go to Google and search. Correct. But usually there are good chances during marriages and during festivals. That too, not for all the festivals. Some main important festivals. Okay. So you might see all such searches happening. Okay. Okay. So now that's where this tool will be easy. Now kurtas you are easy to understand. Shoes, running shoes, jogging shoes, umbrellas you understand at least winter, some rainy season, or maybe summer season. But summer season more umbrellas sold, or winter rainy season more umbrellas sold. It's difficult to tell now. Correct. You know how many people use umbrellas during summer, right? It's difficult to see. Maybe at least whichever examples we have taken, it's easier to understand still. But there are a lot many products, services. Tell me which month of the year people search more for digital marketing courses. A rough guess from you could be college passed out times. I don't know which months they are. It's different for different degrees. Correct. You still doubtfully telling it. Now this tool will give you the clarity. Correct. Buy potato chips. Which months of the year will have higher number of searches? Correct. Buy gold. Buy gold. See, still you will marriage, link to marriage. Correct. So buy copper water bottle. buy laptop online, buy computer online. Correct? There are millions of products, it's difficult to understand, but this tool has straight away direct access to the information and it can provide you the details. Correct? So, group them, what did we do? Incorporate meta tags. What are these meta tags? Ever heard of this in our previous classes? Heading tags, alt tags, right? So now this is the heading tag on your page. In HTML, there are 6 different heading tags. H1 to H6. H1. So basically, heading tags. Ideally, people were using them to increase the font size, make it look bigger. You see that here, right? Something like this. I don't know if this is heading tag or this, that will be an heading tag for sure, but H1 or H2 or H3, H3, look at this, that's an H3, correct? This will be H1 for sure. See H1, correct? See now Google figures out. See, if somebody first rank, second rank, third rank, you must have seen, right? After runner winner, they will make stand on and they will be given a trophy or cup. First, whoever they'll be standing, somebody who comes first, second and third, it will be numbered, right? So now, if they are standing in that place, you give importance to them. You understand that they are the winner, they are the first rank, correct? Correct. Same way, Google also treats the content put in that hashtag has the highest or relevant content for that web page. To understand what is this web page about, it considers the content put in that H1 tag. Correct? So this is one important place where you have to put your high volume keyword. So let me come back here. Heading tags. There are 6 different heading tags, and of all, H1 is considered, H1 and H2 are considered for referring or understanding about the web page and gives most weightage to the terms incorporated in the H1 and H2 heading tags. Clear? Hence, it's suggested to have the highly relevant and high volume keywords in H1 and H2. Correct? Clear? High volume keywords, how did you get? Again, the keyword planner must have helped you to understand which keyword is searched most, digital marketing course or digital marketing training or digital marketing institute. Correct? So whichever is highly relevant for you, don't just go by the volume. Don't just go by the volume. Give importance to the intent and relevancy. Go by the high intent keyword. Okay. Next thing. So if this web page has images, so this is an image. Does this image have an alt tag? It is all about image optimization. Image alt and it's spelled as image, which is wrong, right? Image alts tell what an image is about, or maybe the image alt attribute helps bots understand or learn about the image based on the text filled or updated in the alt attributes. Okay. See, I can see it as a mango, but do you think bot will see this as a mango? They'll not, until unless the text has been put in the alt attribute. Correct? And now this the keyword usage in the H1, in the heading tags and alt tags, or anywhere on the web page help not only bot to understand about the web pages, but they also play a crucial role in improving the crawl frequency of the web page. Is it boring if I'm typing here? Are you all understanding it? Right? Keyword incorporation. Okay. So now this is content. You can incorporate anywhere the keywords on this web page. Right? So this is all about on-page optimization. There are few more important things in the on-page optimization. See now incorporating keyword, you are helping bot understand what is this web page about. Correct? But now if Google has to display the keywords here, where should we update it? There is another important place called meta tags. So you see here, this is called as, based on this information, top rated web development services. Okay, if I Google web development services, Contra Digital may not show, and hence I'm directly asking to show Contra Digital related web results. See, top rated web development agency. Whatever we put in the title here, that's what is going to show up in the Google search results. Sleepy. Okay. And description, same way description, right? You see here the description, right? So this can come from your web page, from any part of the web page, or usually this comes from your meta description. Where is this meta description here? It is here. Meta name description content, right? Right? So you have to understand number 6, not number 6, this part of 5. Meta head section, title and the meta description. These are the important pieces of information where bot would sometimes understand the complete web page based on the information updated in the meta head section when there is no proper information on the web page. Correct? Even without going to the web page, even without opening the book, you will sometimes see the title and understand what the book is about. Correct? Exactly, this works in this way. More importantly, this will be whatever you update in the title, in the head section, in the title and description. Title and description will be displayed on the Google search results for the users, and based on which the user decides should they visit or click on the results pertaining to your web page, right? This implies it is playing it is playing a crucial role in improving the CTR of your web page. Clear? You all know what a CTR is, correct? Correct? Right? So now if I have to do a content for if I have to do an on-page optimization for any web page, my process. So exercise 1, on page optimization of the following web page, right? Which is that following web page? I'll take this web page, right? Let me take this to the Word document. We'll do it here. Did you all learn how to improve crawl frequency, CTR, and engagement? Okay, at the end of the class, I'll ask. Okay, I have already written. Okay. Now, what does your first step say? What is the first step in on-page optimization of your web page? What is the first step? It's clearly written right here. And what is the second step? Just now we discussed. Right? So from my keyword research, I have identified the keywords. I'll call them as target keywords. Okay. Target keywords, which are they? Web development agency, web development company, web development services, web development firm. Correct? These are some keywords. You might find a lot of other keywords, but for now, let's assume these are your targeted keywords. So maybe I'll put step 1 so that it becomes easier. Step 1. Is it too hot? Should I turn on the fan? Should I turn on the fan? Okay. Step 2. You have identified the keywords. What is step 2? Step 1 and 2. So step 1 and 2 both are done. We are dealing with only one page, right? Step 3. What is step 3 here? Step 3 is also taken care. The web page is already there. Right? Since step 3 is also taken care. Step 3, page already exists. Now what is step 4? Step 4, writing the heading tags or maybe meta tags, anything. Don't get by step like this. Of all this, the most important will be writing title. Title. Title will be such that you have to cover all the web development, and it has to be, there are guidelines in writing the titles, descriptions, H1s. So the first alphabet of every word has to be in capital in the title. Web development agency. Correct? So now I want to make people click on my search results. Instead of just writing web development agency, I will write top rated web development agency. Pipeline, right? Get free quote. Or quote is anyways not costly. They are asking for price. Correct? You need to make it interesting, and meanwhile you have to cover all the. What is the biggest pain point? Web development agency. What do they look for with the web development agency? Right? Maybe what is your expectation when you go to buy an apparel? What will be your expectation? One of the expectations will be good price, good quality, correct? Maybe support later. If you're buying a machinery, they have to support. If you're buying a printer, they have to support you later with any service related issues, correct? If you're buying a vehicle, service related issues. If it's an apparel, they should be able to refund or maybe exchange, something like that, correct? So same way, if somebody are looking for web development services, if you are going to a pani puri center, what will be your expectation? Good pani puri. What will be your expectation? What is good here? What is good here? What is good here? Hygiene, taste, correct? So if it is web development, they are coming for website development, they will have some expectations. Not placement, madam. You are coming to me to asking to develop a website. What is your expectation? There could be multiple websites. One of them could be appealing designs. Other thing could be budget friendly prices. Other thing could be completely SEO optimized website. Next thing could be advanced technology, building website in the advanced technology. Correct? What's your expectation? It can be anything, right? Of all this, certain times something can stand out. Like if it's a digital marketing training, placement help, support could be standing out. For some other students, maybe practice at the desk could be standing out. See, for me, whichever is the biggest burning issue, let's say placement, I would probably go and write placement issue. That is what is going to grab the attention, correct? So, web development agency, somebody who is looking for top web development agency, one we are communicating top rated, correct? Next thing is maybe their best expectation, biggest expectation is budget friendly. Budget friendly website development services. See, if you say advanced technology, they will not understand because they will be laymen. They don't understand technology. Correct? They don't understand what it is. Budget friendly. I'll remove budget friendly website. Right? See, now why I have to eliminate development? because this cannot be beyond 70 characters. It has to be less than 70 characters. So 67 characters, fine. But top rated web development agency, budget friendly website services. If somebody is coming for website, everybody will look for budget friendly only. Correct? See, I might be giving a quote as 10 lakhs, 20 lakhs, 50 lakhs for website development, but if I'm writing website only 1 crore we will do website, nobody will click on seeing on Google results. Correct? We should not be speaking negative, right? Correct? So you should never speak negative because this is going to be shown on Google. Correct? This will be shown on Google. So hence you should not speak negative. Hire the logo designer in Hyderabad, quality not guaranteed. Negative thing, right? Who will click on this? He is putting a board, buy apparel from my shop, but no guarantee on the apparel. Buy car from my shop, but no guarantee, no security, no life insurance, nothing. Buy health insurance from us, we will pay only 5,000 when you are in emergency. Negative thing, right? Correct? See, when he puts it on the board, see, anyways, he must not be giving no bargaining, no guarantee, no warranty, nothing. But if he's putting on the outside board, people will not come inside. Correct? Same happens with this as well. So when you are writing, when you are writing something in your titles and description section, that will be shown on Google. You have to be very careful. This is one of the reasons your websites will never rank in the top. Okay? People don't understand this. Because of such poor quality titles, putting negative things, irrelevant information, your titles and descriptions will create that problem. They will not. There will be blockers to show up on the top. Next is description. Meta description. Meta description. See now this title. There are some guidelines. Use capital the first alphabet. The first alphabet of every word in the title. In the title has to be in capital. Right. There are a number of instructions for this. We are going to discuss meta titles, writing, description, do's and don'ts. Next is keep it less than 70 characters or below 516 pixels. See, each word will take some pixels. T will take 1 pixel. H will take 1 pixel. Or maybe T will take 20 pixels. H will take 3 pixels. E will take 12 pixels. Calculate put together, it might come to 516 pixels. Every alphabet takes some pixel value. Right? And now if you are using comma, it might take 100 pixels. If you are using dollar symbol, it might take 200 pixels. Right? So in that scenario, you might have to bring down the size of this to a lesser number, smaller number, correct? Right? So there are many other instructions which we will be discussing in detail in the meta title writing instructions. Meta description, it has to be less than 170 characters or 175 characters, right? So you have to incorporate, that's what we discussed in the last time in class. The remaining keywords that you have missed out can be incorporated here. You need to have one call to action, one call out statement, right? A positive pitch for your product. The USPs are the call out statements of your product, right? I'd probably write, right? Meta description could be one of the best is a keyword, best web development company, web development agency, one of the best web development services provider, rated highest on clutch for their services, right? Budget friendly, right? I would probably put something like this ampersand hash 0004. What does this do in HTML is this will give a tick mark. Budget friendly, there will be a tick mark. Advanced, ampersand hash 0004. I'll write advanced technology. I'll write ampersand hash 0004 24/7 support. Right now, call to action could be explore one of the best web development services provided rated highest on the clutch for the services for the okay. So I haven't covered company here. I'm covering company, correct? Rated highest for their on clutches directory clutch for their services for their maybe services is already used. I can put services or timely delivery or service quality should be quality budget friendly advanced technology 24/7 support and timely delivery ampersand hash triple see this is not compulsory ampersand hash the tick marks are all not compulsory without which you can write anything of your choice. See tick marks make it look outstanding in the Google, correct? That's when you feel like to click. You must have seen, right? Some restaurants put lights outside, some shops put colorful lights outside to attract, right? Same way the tick mark timely. See, this is what people expect from a web development: timely delivery, advanced technology, budget friendly support. Right? That is what we are communicating. That is what is going to make them click. That is what is going to make them opt services from us. Correct? Now, how many characters is this? Title is 67 characters, and this has to be less than 175 characters or 170 characters, 195. But there is no strict guidelines that it has to be less than 175. It was there earlier, but now it all works fine. It's okay, right? There are many guidelines in writing these titles and descriptions. You are not supposed to use, do not use special characters, okay, in the title. Avoid comma, semicolon, double quotes, okay, and instead, okay, quotes. That's all. And there are a few more, right? So do not write lengthy sentence. Instead, consider adding delimiters in between and always use either pipeline pipeline is this one pipeline hyphen you all know what an hyphen is, correct? Hyphen and full stop, okay. Okay, so there are many more guidelines that says don't use competitor names, don't use brand name if your brand is not popular, not well known, right? That's a detailed discussion on the go, okay. Meta description also we have detailed guidelines of the discussion, right? Next, alt tags for all the images put up on this page I would use only the above keywords if they all are generic in nature. Okay, if it's a image of the founder or CEO of the company, I would use the respective person's name in the alt attribute instead of the primary targeted keywords for the page. So there's no point of adding a digital web development agency for a person's photo on the web page. If you know the person, add that person's name. Relevancy matters. Okay. If they are all generic images, you just go with that the keywords. Next comes H1. H1 will be which is my primary highest volume keyword web development agency. Right? I would write web development agency. H1 also I will write in capital, the first word in capital letters. Web development agency. Maybe for this I'll add some masala. Marketing pitch. Best web development agency. Okay. Right. Your content anywhere on the page. Just make sure it's all optimized with the keywords. Right. The highest volume keyword to be used at least twice. Okay, do not stuff the content with only keywords and uh, make it look artificial or bad content for the users. Okay, so people will put simply opt web development services from Canra Digital, a web development agency, right? If you are looking for web development services, we are one of the best web development company, right? See how many times web development in one paragraph. It has to be naturally. You have to focus on marketing communication. Focus on communication or selling elements. You are explaining we provide services for this many months, we do website in this many months, we do in this technology, etc. Focus on communication or selling elements on the web page, and in which you can have a natural incorporation of the keywords. Okay, got it? So now each one of you, I want to go to this website, pick each one of you, pick two services of your choice. Pick two services of your choice, and I want you to write the all on page optimization content. You have to write the content as well using the keywords. See, you see content on this page, there's so much content, correct? Web development service on cushion digital landscape for several. See now this content, who will develop this content? We used to have writers to write all of this, content writers. But as a digital marketer, you should be able to see this nothing to do with the content, right? So to speak something, to tell about yourself when you were only 2 years old, somebody else must have done it for you. But on the go, you have to still use a vocal cord and you have to speak, right? As you grow, right? Same, this is not content, this is communication, correct? And to communicate it, you are using English language, correct? To communicate it, you might use vocal cord, you might use your pen, You might use your English language when you are using pen. You might use English, Kannada, Telugu, Marathi, Gujarati, Bengali, Nepali, whatsoever it is. Correct? Don't treat it to be as a content, and that's not my work. Treat it. Say content writers might have expertise over their writing. They take care of grammar, vocabulary, correct? But still, you should be capable of communicating all of this. But fortunately, if you are not good with your language, forget about your language, English language. You are speaking Telugu, Kannada, Hindi, Marathi, whatsoever. You are speaking and communicating effectively, right? If you have to tell about yourself, you will speak correct. Same has to happen here on the web page, correct? Yeah. So the same has to happen here on the web page. You should be capable of writing what you want to speak about your product or service. Okay. But now these things, if you're not capable of thinking, you don't know what web development is, right? I'll show you something beautiful. Chat GPT. How many of you are using it? Using it? So now I will write develop 500 for develop 300 words of SEO content using the following keywords: web development company, web development agency, web development firm, company, agency, firm, correct? Fine for now. So you don't know anything. What is this web development? So it's giving the communication. But ideally speaking, so if it's a web page, it is suggested you to communicate one by one. First, I want to put some key text. If you're putting a nameplate holding to your business outside the shop, you will plan, right, what to put. Something like that, it is planned, right? I want to speak about the projects we did, correct? Here, there was an interesting piece of information, but our guys wrote something here. Why web development services? So they are explaining anyways why web development is important. Benefits of web development, how it works and tools we use, right? Web development KPIs. This could be wrong. You cannot expect this coming from ChatGPT. If I ask you, what is your age? What is your name? Where are you from? Who are your parents? Will you go to ChatGPT and ask? You know, right? See, there are certain things which ChatGPT cannot provide. You have to speak. That's your knowledge. That's your service. Correct? Where are you located in Bangalore? ChatGPT cannot tell you. It's basic information that you will have. The same way, there are KPIs, certain elements on the page which cannot come from ChatGPT, and ChatGPT is less effective. It doesn't really match your expectations. So you are a salesperson in some store. You have to explain certain things. Can you expect somebody else to do it for you? And how will they do if they are doing it? Same way, if ChatGPT is doing for you, it doesn't really do better. But opportunity, you will have an option or opportunity to pick in the best things, use this information and re-strategize or rework or rebuild it as per your choice. Okay. So ChatGPT gave so much content, and for sure it must have used all of the keywords that you have mentioned. Okay. Got it. So what is next? So this is all about on page. So what we will do is we'll wind it up for today. Okay. We'll discuss next set of things in the upcoming class. Okay. Okay.